Hi, so some of you have been asking about strumming. So we're going to start to do some work on strumming today. And we're going to work towards a strumming pattern that is very useful. It's a good one to start with once you're ready for it. And then you can do a lot of variations on it. And I'll show you some of those things as we go. First of all, since we're talking about strumming, well, let me show you the pattern first. We're going to work on this pattern. It's very useful for many songs. But I was just holding a pick, and also people have been complaining about picks lately. So I want to interject a little principle about learning music, and that is we want to avoid TMI, or just trying to do too many new things all at once. So some people can pick up a pick and they're pretty comfortable with it. For some people, the pick is very awkward at first. I avoided using a flat pick for like 8 years. And then I finally had a teacher who just said, okay, you're going to use a flat pick. And I finally got over that. So I understand it's awkward at first, but everything's awkward at first. And so this is not a flat, we're not going to talk a lot about the flat pick today. If you're comfortable with it, use the pick. If you're not comfortable with the flat pick, then use your thumb. I'm just got a relaxed hand and my thumb is doing the strumming, okay? If you do want some pointers for the flat pick in my series about developing good guitar technique, where it splits off into finger picking and flat picking, then there's some nice close-up pictures of how to hold a flat pick, and some help. There's help there for the flat pick. Let's see. So back to the pattern, which I think I'm just going to use. Maybe I'll use both. For now, I'll use thumb. A lot of people pick up on this rhythm naturally. And some people can just copy me. If I can go like this, and then you can just copy me, that's great. You probably don't need the rest of this lesson, but you want to check it out with somebody, or if you're in the Everyone Can Jam community, you could post a video and I could say, yes, you're doing it right, or no, there's a hiccup, because this is what happens a lot. A lot of times people will get the rhythm right, but just notice the difference. What I just did went like this. Notice the hand is very relaxed and the arm is just going like this the whole time. Now, this is what we want to avoid, and notice the difference. Notice how the hand was more jerky. You can get that rhythm, but it's gonna give you a lot of trouble in the long run if the downs and the ups aren't, in the right place. So this is, we're gonna focus, before we get much farther, it's really important to do your down-downs first. What we're doing today is really not what you should start with for strumming. To start, we want to do what I call down-downs, which is just, so say for that same song I just sang, where we're just down 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to speed up a little so it'll sound right. Down, 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 down. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. It's just down, down. So if you have some songs you can play along with, with your metronome, or just counting to 4 and changing chords, you can do this. You can 4 times on every chord. It is amazing how much difference it will make if you play your down-downs for a week or 2 or a month or 2 before you start going. Because what's happening when you do your down-downs, This motion is getting in your autonomous memory in your brain, and it gets automatic. And when this motion is automatic, then when we start doing variations on that, it's easier to do what I'm going to show you next. So if you have a lot of trouble with this, spend time on your down downs. We're just finishing up our beginning guitar class. It's 4 weeks long, and we did a lot of strumming, but we haven't done this yet. We're about to. I want to make the class a little longer. We'll get into the strumming pattern. So we've spent 4 weeks just doing down downs because it's really important to get this foundation. And then we do there's a lot of variations we can do on down downs too. So maybe I'll show you those before we finish. So with the thumb, again, this is what your down downs will look like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to play the pattern kind of at a regular tempo, and then I'm going to slow it down. So when we're playing with a song, it might sound kind of like that. And here's where it gets different for everybody. Everybody learns this a little differently. So I'm going to present it 2 or 3 different ways, and just focus in on the one that fits you best, okay? So for some people, it helps just to know that it's down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down. And if that works for you, then start practicing that. But it'd be good to have somebody look at you and make sure you're not doing this one. Down, down, up. That's the one you don't want. So I made a little chart that helps with that. If this is a hitch for you, look at this. Down, down, up, down. These are the strums, and these are the beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. If you miss the train, I'm on. 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So you notice right here, your hand has to go down without hitting the strings. That's the spot that usually gives people trouble. Let me show it to you really slow. Down, down, up. See, I'm going down next without hitting the strings. Down, down, up, down, down. So right there, don't get thinking too much. This is just to make it clear where that spot is. And when I caution you against thinking, if we get thinking too much, it can trip us up because we get stuck in thinking. Some people can just hear it and feel it and copy me and play it. It's really best if you can just feel it. And then if you get tripped up with that spot right there, you might have to think about it a little bit. But so I'm going to show you what this spot looks like when I'm strumming. Down, down, up. Here it is right there. Down, down, up, down. So again, this is different for different people. So if this throws you for a loop, just skip on to the next part. But for some people, the trick is convincing your hand to go down without strumming right there. So sometimes we just put in a little circle. Down, down, up, circle around. Down, down, up, down, up, circle, up, down. And then once the hand gets used to going down without strumming right there, it's a little easier. But can you start to see why it helps a lot just to do the down downs for a while? Don't skip over your down downs. Let's see. So down, down, up, down. let me just play it for a while and let you play it nice and slow. And first you might want to just move your hand up and down without strumming, but just move it with mine. Let's do some down downs. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it helps to watch and listen. Now I'm going to do the pattern and then see if you can copy me. I'm playing a G chord, by the way. Up, up, down. Just watching and playing along can help a lot. Okay, so just make sure if that pattern isn't working for you yet to go back and spend some time playing down downs. Let's see, if I think of anything else, I feel like I'm leaving something out. If I think of something else, I'll send a supplement. But I wanted to go ahead and get this made so you folks can start working on. That's what it is. I was going to show you some variations. So I'm going to pick up my pick now because some of the variations on this, I just want to show you how versatile this pattern is. Scoot back a little so you can see left hand too. So up, up, down, down. One variation would be and then there's just slight variations in the rhythm. That variation also shows why it's important to get the downs and ups in the right place, because you've just got to have your hand going like this to get the backbeat and make it groove a little bit. Other things after you're down, now your down downs can lead up, not just, your down downs are foundation, not just for this pattern, but your down downs are a good foundation for things like this too. Let me show you some down downs and then also a variation. Let's see. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. So that would be with down downs. Sorry, my guitar got out of tune, but I'm not going to start over. So if you had one person playing, then the other person could be playing down downs. You can always modify for yourself and play your down downs when you're with other people. And you can even play just your down downs on just one note. Instead of playing the whole G chord, you could play if you can't get your whole chord. But that way you're getting used to playing on the downbeat and you can participate with other people even if the whole rhythm thing isn't working out yet. So let's see, if you'd like to sign up for my email list, I put things there I don't put anywhere else. We have an ongoing beginner guitar class, and we're talking about starting a finger-picking club. So if you'd like to know more about any of those things or anything else about how everyone can learn to play music, not just guitar, music in general, the link is in the description under the video, www.everyonecanjam.com, and you can sign up there for my email list if you don't want to miss a thing. Thanks. Bye.